There's a secret hidden in our history, a danger that's been overlooked for centuries, encoded in wood and stone. It's a mystery that's hiding in plain sight, and tonight, we're going to uncover it. You know the feeling, right? You walk into a beautiful old house, and then you see the staircase. It's practically a ladder. The steps are ridiculously steep, impossibly narrow, and you find yourself grabbing the handrail for dear life, wondering, how did anyone use this every day? We're told there's a simple reason for it. But what if that feeling of pure unease you get is, well, what if it's an echo? An ancestral memory of a time when these stairs were the only thing standing between your family and the dark. Because that official story they tell us, the one about saving space, it's a lie. It's a nice, neat little explanation meant to paper over a much, much darker truth about why our ancestors really built their homes this way. So let's break this down. You have two stories. The official one, steep stairs were just a clever way to save floor space. It sounds logical. It's also boring, and frankly, it doesn't tell the whole story. Then you have the hidden truth. These stairs were never about convenience. They were about defense. They were specifically engineered to stop them. This takes us down a rabbit hole into a field of study some call the architecture of fear. The whole idea is that the strange design choices of the past that we just find quirky, well, they were actually critical tools for survival.
So you have to ask yourself, what if that dangerous, treacherous design wasn't a flaw? What if it was the entire point? A deliberate life-or-death feature built to protect a family sleeping just upstairs from something that was hunting them from down below.
And what was it they were defending against? Well, if you dig through old folklore, through forgotten whispers, you find a name, the night-gaunt. The description is disturbingly consistent, a fast, four-legged predator that hunted in the dark. But it had one critical, fatal flaw, a long, rigid body and joints that couldn't bend very far. Perfect for running on flat ground, but an absolute disaster when faced with a steep incline.
Now, I know what you're probably thinking. This sounds like pure fantasy, something out of a scary story. But the clues, the actual evidence, it's all there, if you just know where to look. The historical record starts to paint a very different picture.
Take a look at this. It's an entry from a farmer's diary way back in 1788. Listen to the words. The beast could not make the turn on the landing. Its long back was its undoing. See, that isn't a bear, it's not a wolf. It's a very specific description of a creature being defeated, not by a weapon, but by the design of the house itself. The builder's wit, that was the real defense.
And this is where the genius of night-gaunt stair design becomes so clear. That insane incline, it was step one, using the creature's lack of flexibility against it. The tiny, narrow treads, they gave its forepaws absolutely no secure footing. Those tight, winding landings were physically impossible for its long body to get around. And the masterstroke? So-called witch's stairs, with alternating steps that would absolutely wreck any four-legged creature's ability to climb.
And you can see the difference right here. For a person, all of this is just difficult. It's awkward. But for a night-gaunt, it creates a total system failure. What's an inconvenience for us was an impenetrable fortress for it. Every single design choice was a weapon. That staircase wasn't a path, it was a kill zone.
Once you start to connect these dots, the strange architecture, the fragments of stories, a much bigger picture starts to form. These weren't just one-off defenses in a few houses. No. This points to a widespread, desperate, and now completely forgotten war between humankind and the things that hunted us in the dark.
And if that's true, it means we have to rethink everything we thought we knew about these old buildings. They aren't just shelters, they're monuments. They are the fossil record of a silent war, with the battle plans carved right into their very bones. So the next time you find yourself in an old house, standing at the bottom of one of those strange, steep staircases, just pause for a second. Feel how awkward it is, and ask yourself, what was this really for? What other secrets, what other defenses are still hiding in the walls all around us, just waiting for someone to finally see them for what they are?